finally going to be my first Halloween look for 2022. I'm very excited to film this. I just figured after work, because I did just get home from work, that I wanted to film my first Halloween look for you guys. I actually was not having too much inspiration this year, but something just hit me like a week ago. It's going to be a little bit similar to my Wednesday Addams look, but it's not the same. So I imagined kind of like a Spider Queen look, and that's what I'm going to do. I am going to use the Addams Family palette to create this look, but I'm honestly just going to use like I'm only going to use like 2 or 3 shades from this. So I mostly want to go in with the black shade, and I'm going to put that basically on the entirety of my eyes, because that is a darker shade than the first one, and it doesn't really matter if my brush isn't completely clean because it's literally just a black shade, so that's really not a big deal. So I'm going to go in with Cauldron, and I'm just going to go to town with that and put it all in my crease. So I just really want to get it to be saturated on my brush, and we're just going to go to town. And I want it all over my lid because I'm just going to do like a speck of sparkle basically. It's not really going to be too much. The black is honestly going to be the focus of this look. I'm just going to take that first. I already primed my eyes with my Anastasia eye primer, and then I just went over it with my what did I go over it with? The Urban Decay powder. So I'm just going to coat my whole eye with this. And I'm going to take a bit of that Ashes shade as well, just to kind of help blend it a little bit better. Because sometimes when I take my makeup off after work, it's a little bit more difficult to blend these shades, but it's really okay because it doesn't need to be perfect, because I kind of like the effect that's giving. NGL. And then I'm gonna just take it on the inner part as well and coat it as much as possible. I'm gonna take a bit of the Ashes shade. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take the Moon shade. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit and just dab it on my lid just to get that tiny bit of sparkle. And that's exactly what I wanted. I'm not gonna do any glitter glue or anything. I'm just putting it over the black, because I don't want it to be too opaque. I just want it to be a slight sparkle. I'm going to do the same over here. And I don't actually have a matte white in this palette. I wanted a matte white for the brow bone. So I might just grab my Waiting Room palette. That's already too much on this lid. So I'm going to take my other finger and just spread it out a little bit. And then I'm just going to take a bit more and put it on the inner part. Do the same over here. Can't even see. And then I'm just gonna kind of diffuse it a bit more. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. And then I'm going to take a matte white from, I think I'm going to grab the Waiting Room palette. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the Waiting Room palette, and I'm going to take the white, which is the shade Sandworm, and I'm just going to put that on my brow bone. And that's it for the eyeshadow. Like, it's just going to be mostly the black crease is what I wanted. And I'll probably make that more opaque once I do my face makeup. So I'm just going to take the white, and I'm going to just pack that on the brow bone. And don't worry, we'll get rid of the fallout, and then we'll do my face makeup. But honestly, this isn't too much of like an involved look. because I have like a spider stamp that I'm going to use. And that's why I thought this look would be cool. Okay, so, and it's so funny, like, I always create looks of, like, things that I hate in real life. Like, I hate spiders. I hate horror movies, but I love, like, those kind of, like, horror type looks. They're actually really fun to do. And I like how I, like, push myself every year to do, like, something a little bit more bloody or more, like, not pretty, because obviously horror looks aren't really supposed to be pretty. So yeah, I just want to really, and plus that's going to help the black blend out a bit more if I take the white. Yeah, so I think that is pretty good. That's where I want it. So now I'm just going to clean up the under eyes and then we'll do my base. Okay, so now we're going to go in with my base, and I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender foundation. This is actually a pretty nice coverage foundation. So I'm going to take that and just take a couple of pumps if I can get it out of here. There we go. And I want it to be, of course, pretty full coverage. So I'm going to take a few pumps and then I'm going to just go to town. I always try to like rush my base with these looks just so I can get to like the fun part. Okay, so that should be enough. Again, this is pretty full coverage. And then I'm going to just blend it out. I didn't put a primer on, so it might not be the smoothest application, but it's okay. The only thing that I'm worried about with this look is that I'm hoping that the spider stamp won't stain my face, because I want to put like a ton of spiders on my face. Like, they're cute at least, so it doesn't look like I have a bunch of spiders crawling on my face. Because that's like, would be like my worst fear, to be honest. But I don't know. It came to me to do this look, so this was the only look I thought of. Honestly, last year I had so much more inspiration. This year, I don't know. I did so many looks last year that like I felt like so uninspired this year. I don't know why. Like, I wanted to do a couple of looks, I just wasn't sure what to do. So I just thought that this look would be fun to start with, and at least it's one Halloween look. One of my other friends gave me some inspiration. He actually asked me like a couple times if I'm gonna do Halloween looks this year. I've actually never met him in person, but we were friends for a really long time on like the Britney boards. I think that's how I met him. And we just became really good friends. Like, I've known him like 15 years, and I don't have the concealer that I wanted to use. I don't know why. So I'll just grab the Cover FX one. I thought I had the Wet n Wilds one, but it's really okay. I kind of want it to be a little bit more full coverage than this, so I'm going to take the Cover FX one. But it's just so funny because he was like, are you going to do Halloween looks this year? And I was like, I'm not really sure. Like, I don't really have inspiration. And then he gave me like a few suggestions. And I was like, you know what? Those sound really awesome. And they're things that I have not done before. So I'm like, I'm going to do it. So you're just going to have to wait and see what he suggested for me. But I'm very excited for it. I think they're going to look really cool. And they're definitely going to challenge me a little bit. So I'm just going to blend that out. I'm just going to blend it out off camera. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished up the concealer and just set my under eyes with the Rare Beauty powder. And then I just used the Urban Decay setting powder to set my face. Not that I'm going out anywhere in this, but it does make the whatever I put on over it to lay down a little bit better. like contour and all of that. So I'm going to go back into the black and I'm going to smudge that on the lower lash line. I just want to go in with the inner corner highlight. So I think I'm just going to take the silver again because I feel like the white is going to be too bright and I honestly don't want this to be a bright look at all. So I'm just going to take the silver and I'm just going to pop that right here. That's perfect. I always go overboard. I'm not going to take it too far into the lower lash line. I'm just going to take it on the very inner corners. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. The hip dot shades are so pigmented. They're so nice. Is that what I wanted? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Everything always ends up being so sparkly, but I'm going to put more black on the crease. So I'm going to take that cauldron shade and we're just going to smudge that all on the lower lash line. I don't remember if this is what I did for the Wednesday Addams look too. I honestly can't remember. But that's what I'm going to do for this look. I'm not sure if it's like almost the same. I mean, the eyes are similar because I obviously did use this palette and I did like the black crease again, but we're going to use some different stuff, so. I don't know if I should do like a swooping eyeliner. That's what I was thinking about, but I've never done that before. But honestly, it won't really ruin the look because then I can just go over it with more black if it doesn't work out, so. This black is so pigmented. Holy crap. Okay, that looks, ooh, I like that. It looks so spidery. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Makeup by Mario black liner and I'm going to line my waterline. It's my absolute favorite liner. Ow, let me not like irritate my under eyes. It's just, he makes the best frickin' liners. Like seriously, the best. Okay, and then I'm gonna line my waterline here. I'm just gonna do that off camera. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with mascara. I just primed my lashes. I'm gonna use my NARS Climax mascara. I want to make them pretty long, but also kind of spider-like too. Yeah, I like how that looks. That looks cool. I'm going to take it on the bottom lashes too. Oh, I actually like this on the bottom lashes. That looks nice. I didn't think I would like that. Because I'm so used to the Lash Discovery mascara. Okay. So once we have that, I'm going to do the contour. I'm liking how this is looking. It does look a little different from the Wednesday Addams look. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. Now contour, I'm going to do, well, contour bronzer. I don't really contour anymore. I'm just going to use the Private Party bronzer from ColourPop because I like how gray toned it is, but it's not like too cool toned. I love this bronzer. It's always been one of my favorites. And then I didn't really pick out a blush and highlight. I think I know exactly which one I want to use though. For both. But I think I'm going to do my lips first because I'm not going to do any upper highlight. So I think I'm just going to get those done first. Yeah. Because that's all in front of me already. So I'm going to take the Makeup by Mario liner again. And I'm going to use that as my lip liner. Because obviously we're going to go in with a black. I'm just going to finish lining them off camera. Okay, so I kind of overlined them a little bit, which is what I wanted. And then I'm going to go in with my NYX Liquid Suede black lipstick. Getting cold. It's getting cold now. In the shade Alien. And we're just going to fill in my lips with that. Look like a goth queen. And I want to make that pretty opaque. I'm going to do that on the top lip. I almost said top lid. I'm just going to finish it off camera. Okay, so now we have the lip on. So now I'm going to go in with the spider stamp that I have. And we're just going to go to town. We're going to put it all around my lips. Very excited. I think I can cover that up though. Why is it putting the circle there? This thing smells really bad. Like it smells old. I do like how that looks though. I'm just gonna have to cover up some of those lines. And then I wanted to draw like a line to make it look like, you know, they were coming down like a cobweb. So I'm going to do this. Oh, this thing actually smells really bad. I want to finish it off camera. Okay, so for blush, I'm going in with Max Margin, which is a pretty gray tone blush. And I'm going to use that, excuse me. 3. I'm hungry. I didn't really eat that much today. I mean, I still ate breakfast and dinner, and I had like a couple of snacks in between, but I'm still hungry. I had cereal, and then I had chips, and then I had an apple at work because I finally remembered to bring some fruit with me. I could speak, and I'm just like packing it on. It looks really good. I'm waiting for some of the lines to dry so we can kind of clean up those like circle marks like here and here. Hopefully that'll turn out okay. I hate how this looks, so I guess we'll try and fix that. This is pretty much the gist of what I wanted. And then I'm going to use the Ofra highlighter in the shade Glazed Donuts, and I'm just going to make that pretty intense. I didn't want too much sparkle on the eyes, but I still want an intense highlighter. I think I'm just going to put it here and here. I don't think I'm going to put it anywhere else, to be honest. I love how the one that turned out the best is the one above the brow. All the other ones, it's like if you put too much... I don't even put too much pressure down and it still makes a mess. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted for this. I keep on piling on the highlighter because I honestly can't really see. Then I'm just going to put it on my nose. I kind of want a bit in the brows. Just a little bit. Thought that would be kind of fun to do that. And then just take it a bit underneath the brow bone. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, let's see if I can correct some of these spiders off camera. Okay, so I figured out how I'm going to fix this. I'm just going to swoop spider legs. I think that'll look way better. Because that did not work out with the spider stamp. So we're just going to do that. I think that looks awesome. And swoop them out. And then I'll do another one. And we'll do 8 on each side. I think that looks way better than what I had before. I like that. And then we're going to fix it down here. Oh my god, I'm getting liquid liner everywhere. That looks cool. Okay, that definitely looks better. I was getting worried, but I think I like this idea more. So I'm just going to intensify that. Why didn't I just do this in the first place? That would have been so much cooler. Like, it makes me want to redo my whole face right now. I think I'm gonna wipe this off and we'll redo the bottom because it just looks like a hot fucking mess. I have a foundation brush. I think I'm just gonna go over it with that because it just looks so messy here. Like the beauty blender is like absorbing it too much. So I think if I just use a foundation brush, that might cover it. Yeah, that definitely covers it up better. Then I'll go back in with that liquid liner and fix it up. I'm so mad about like these stupid spider things because that's what happened with my Hocus Pocus look. God fucking shitballs. Makes me want to redo the whole fucking base again. This looks like a hot mess. Okay, so I'm basically covering all those spiders because honestly, I really was hating how it was looking. And now I know what I'm gonna do. It just looks a little blue, but I like what I did with the legs, so I think that's what I'm gonna do instead. I just did not like how that was looking at all. It looked terrible, so now we're gonna go into the powder and just, because we're gonna go over this with black lines, so it should work out, hopefully. Cross our fingers, right? But I kind of like the discoloration a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the black liner now and draw legs. That does look better. But I didn't think that was going to screw up like my whole look. Like, honestly, it looked really bad. I'm going to have to fill it in a little bit with the Makeup by Mario liner because I feel like this NYX liner is kind of dried out too. Oh, Jesus. I think that this is a fail, to be honest. I hate it. I don't like how it looks at all. I don't like it. I don't like this look. Let me see how it looks with the blush and stuff. I'm just like, I'm really like annoyed because I don't think it looks good at all, but let's see. Maybe we can salvage it. Just, you know, black is so hard to work with because it's black, and once you fuck it up, you can't fix it at all. So, like, it's either all or nothing, so. I'm just really not liking how it's looking right now. But I don't want to give up on it. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't think I do. It just looks like a bunch of lines on my face. I just feel like taking off the entire base and then perfecting it. But the black is just going to take so long to take off. And my face already feels like dry and crackly. Like, I don't really want to do anything else to my face right now. Maybe I should just leave it like this. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not where I wanted this look to be. I think I just need to perfect the lines more. I don't know. I'm just really not liking it. like how that looks. Okay, I'm just going to perfect it a little bit more. Okay, you guys, so this is how the look turned out. I am not sure if I'm going to post this. I might like ask a couple of my friends what they think first. Like my YouTube friends, to see if I saved it, but if not, I might not post it. But this is how the look turned out. I really don't want to do anymore because it's drying out my skin so bad. So here are the eyes. I really like the effect of the legs drawn out like that. I think that looks fucking sick. And I don't know. I do really like how it turned out though. I think it looks cool, right? I don't know. It's different, I guess. It looks more scary. Maybe I should add some blood. Should I add some blood? Let's add some blood. Okay, I figured out how to save it. We're just gonna add some dry blood. Because that actually looks fucking sick, so this definitely... Yeah, that looks way better. It looks really good in person, actually. Sorry I didn't really show you guys what I was doing. All I did was draw lines, so it wasn't really that involved. Okay. Yes, 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 just like that. And I'm just gonna do some here. That looks so much better. Oh my god, that looks so much better. And then I don't think I'm gonna do any around the actual legs here. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I think that definitely saved it. Yeah. That looks way better. That looks so much better. Thank you. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of the brighter red, just like a tiny bit. I don't really want too much of it. Just like... Okay, that looks so much better than before. Like, I don't want to be the dry blood queen, but I think that just looks so much better than before. I think that literally saved the look, was just adding the dry blood. Okay, now I am happy with this. I think that turned out really cool. I'm just going to fix these legs a little bit because they kind of look a bit stiff. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that definitely looks way better. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit more right here. No, that's not the brush. I want that darker red. I feel like this red is so dried out at this point. Just go to town and cover it up as much as possible. Yeah, that looks so much better. All right, I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm just gonna re-intensify. You know what? I like the blood there, actually. I'm not gonna re-intensify that. Yeah, when in doubt, add dry blood. That's the that's the motto for everything, but I think that looks really sick now. I really like how that turned out. Definitely looks way better. At least I got one spider to look good, which is literally the one above my brow. But yeah, I think that looks sick. So we're done. We're done with this look. I salvaged it. Yay! So here are the eyes, the cheeks, not really much to the cheeks, and the lips. Yeah, I definitely think that looks way better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry for all the improvisations. But I think in the end it ended up working out. So I think it looks really cool now. I really just didn't want to waste this time. I wanted to salvage it, and I think we did. I think it turned out really cool. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at cbw819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And let me know if you guys liked the way it turned out. I think that's the whole improvisation of makeup, is trying new things and making it look better. And I didn't want to add the blood where the spider legs were. 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 on each side. All right, that's it. Bye.